Hi, I'm Mona. This is Chit Chat. So yeah, as you guys know, I was telling you guys from the video journal diary that I was gonna make this. So yeah, here it is, the Chit Chat from today. I wanted to talk about what we did today because I went to some couple spots and they were good. They were really good. Like, yeah. And you guys, sometimes I come on here if the spot's like extra good or there's something extra cool about it, I put up. So yeah. So I'm going to talk about, so basically, okay, you know, just get comfortable here. That's what chit chats are for me to chat it up with you guys. Anyhow, we went into town and I wanted to go to the Goodwill because see, hold on a second, hold on. Okay, sorry. So I went out there and to get some, because I wanted to show something. I have it right here. And I left it in the car. I should have got it before I started. Anyways. Okay. So I wanted to go to the Goodwill because I figured, I like to go check there. If I need something, I want to check there. Because initially I was thinking I might want to buy a new like cooking appliance, or also one of those things that you see from the videos that it's like a spoon, but it's a strainer and you can strain out things that you deep fry. I was thinking to get one of those. I know they sell them in the stores, but I check Goodwill anyways, and so basically that's what I was thinking about, what I was looking for. So basically I'm losing things. I swear to God, I'm losing things. I had a coupon earlier. I know I put it in the wallet. I lost it already. Okay, it's okay. I just thought about that. Anyways, so I went to the Goodwill, and I just went looking around there, and I couldn't find any utensil like that. Because I like deep fried stuff. I know it's not good for the weight and all that stuff, but like potatoes and like zucchini, or something. I just to be out here and to find interesting things to do and to experiment with, that's something. Cooking is something, but anyways, I found something in there. It was $5.49. It looks like a super old school thing. It's oldie, like the 70s. Can you see it forwards and backwards? Not really. It's a tortilla basket fryer. And it's in the box and everything. Party server for dip, salsa, gazpacho, chili, guacamole. So I got this because I thought it was neat. Somebody's walking their dog, I think. Come back here and be quiet. I don't know what So I thought it was neat, and you know what? I was like, well, what's this? Because I thought it was neat, but then I looked at the picture, and it looks. You know why I got it? Because it looks like that spoon with the holes that you can pick up things at the deep fry. Look, like if you put potatoes or something in there, you can scoop it out just like that thing. But what makes it extra cool is now I have two little mini things, because you're supposed to put the tortilla on there and then go like this, flip it around, and then stick it in the oil, right? So now I have a 2-for-1 that will make that, and I'll probably use it just to take the stuff out of the oily thing, though, because that's. Anyways, so yeah, I might make little taco bowls. I don't know. That's kind of cute. So I got that. So I don't know if I should keep the box, because keeping boxes, it's just, I'm going to my store. I can just take it and put it in my storage, because this is very convenient. All I need to do is get it put up a hook, and it can hang there like this, and I don't have to worry about. I don't mind hanging stuff, because that's basically how I have all my stuff anyways. But I think this is really neat, and I'm going to try it. And it's not like I wasted a lot of money. Okay, I spent a lot of money today, okay? But it's everything I bought, I'm going to use it, though. I'm going to use it for like forever. I'm going to use it forever. Right? Another thing I got from there, the Goodwill, was that, you know, they have book sections. I like to browse the book section sometimes. Look, I found a cool palmistry book. It's a big one though. I'm very interested in it because it's very big and it's very detailed. I have a little palmistry book, but it's like a little pocket-sized mini. This one is really talking about some stuff here. So I thought this one was awesome. So I got this. I don't even know how much I paid for it over there. I think books were like $1 or $2 or something. I don't know. It was Goodwill, so it wasn't expensive. I just bought those two things. I think I paid... I don't remember even. I just don't even remember. $7? I don't know. I don't remember. It wasn't that much though. So that was my Goodwill trip. And you know, at this time it was like noon already, because you know I move slow. I'm not trying to rush everywhere quickly and everything. So and you know, when I was pulling into the Goodwill, I saw this place, this Mexican place, because I was looking for a taco truck, man. I was starting to get hungry. It was lunchtime and I didn't eat breakfast. I just had a cup of coffee. I forgot I was doing things, you know. And so I saw this place, Julio's Mexican Grill, as I pulled into the Goodwill, because I saw a taco truck, but it was like a pescado shrimp, and I didn't feel like that, you know. That's not something I feel like ever, you know. Fish, it's like, I like fish when my fishing friends say like, hey, do you want some fish? I like that fish that they give me because it tastes so good when it's fresh like that. But otherwise, like, I don't you know, really eat fish that much. I don't go out and buy. So when I pulled into the Goodwill, I saw that place. So after I was done at the Goodwill, I was pulling out and my stomach was like, I was like, dang, I'm really hungry, you know. And that's good because I've been having a problem with the appetite, you know. And so now I felt like, okay, I feel real hungry. And so I thought, you know what, let me just go in there and just grab a torta, right? Because I figure all Mexican restaurants have tortas, you know? And I go and they didn't have them. But I wasn't disappointed. I wasn't all upset, or I was just like, oh. And I thought first, and I was going to turn around and go, I said, you know what, I'm here already. Let me just order something, maybe a burrito, tacos, or some plate or something. So I said, do you guys have some carnitas? I said, do you guys have like a carnita burrito? They didn't really even have burritos either. They had plates over there. Like, it was a dinner place of like get a plate of food, you know? So I'm like, all right, you know, can you know, let me get something, beans and rice and carnitas and, you know, just some tortillas, whatever to go, and horchata. And so I got that. And so it was nice there, you know, I had little drink while I was waiting, whatever. And then I got my stuff and I left, right? I didn't eat it. I took it to go because I wanted to take the dogs to the park and eat at the park so we could all chill outside, you know, because they ate. I gave them food in the morning, but I didn't get to eat. So I was, you know, and of course they're going to watch me like they're starving, but they ate already. Chica does that. Brian doesn't really do that. Anyhow, we found a park. And I opened the thing and everything looked tossed around and kind of water and like kind of funky. But you know what? That's only because it was in the car. I have the dogs, they're all ruffling me around and I was probably shaking the box all over. So I go back there. I was like, oh, you know, I was like, oh, it's okay. It's cool. You know, because beans and rice from everywhere, right? Same thing. You can't mess it up. And they didn't. And so I said, okay, so let me test the meat. And I looked, they gave me like 4 tortillas. So I had like 4 tacos with all that food that I had. And I still gave some of the meat to the dogs because it was a lot, you know. I was full. Like, I needed that walk after the food. And I was like, it was kind of watery. It didn't remind me of carnitas because carnitas are kind of dry and crispy. It was watery in it, but I tried it. That shit was so succulent. It was so good. That was the meat was just it was pork, that's what carnitas are, but that meat and the flavoring, and I don't know, but that food was really good. And where this town is called that we're in, Hutton? No, hold on. Hutton, I think it's Hutton. No, Hutto, Hutto. There's another thing about the town that I figured out. So I brought up the place on Google because I didn't get a card or anything from there. Can you see it? Shoot, you can't. You can't. Okay, I'm gonna read it. It's called Julio's Mexican Restaurant. The address is 560 US 79 STE A100, and then comma, HTTO, comma, Texas 78634. This is a good place. Let me see what they say on some. Look, fajitas are always good. Enchiladas hit the spot. I'm telling you, that meat. That meat was. You know what? You know what will make or break a Mexican restaurant is the meat quality. There was not one piece of knuckle or anything in there. There was no fat piece. There was no bone. It was good. I paid, okay, I think I paid for the whole thing, and that's including a horchata, $13. So, I mean, and the meat quality, shoot, man, that meat was really good. Locally owned and operated Mexican restaurant that has been serving Central Texas community for over 15 years. No wonder. That's why it's been there you can tell a place been there that many years. The food is good. Yeah, and it has a patio. It's nice there. Let me see the times that it's usually busy. A little busy, usually no wait. I didn't wait very. Yeah, look what they show you. Just look it up on Google. The food, it looks like that, how they're showing in the pictures. It's really good. The meat is, I'm telling you, I don't know what it was called. The guy was real nice. He's all, I'll put something together for you. I said, I just want just some meat, beans and rice, and some tortillas, whatever, And he did. I don't know what meat that was, though. I'm going to be going into town. I would like to get a side of that meat. I wonder if they sell it like that. I'm going to check, though, but yeah, that was the food of the day, okay? Because like I said, if I say I'm going to go out and make a day of it, I mean, I go eat out, and so I found that place. I don't usually get all expensive with the food, but I was really hungry, and I was like, you know what, let me try. I want something good, I don't want to go fast food. Fast food makes me feel like I just ate a brick after I'm done. I feel like it's kind of like, if you all know about Tommy's, if you live in California, they have a Tommy's burger, and they have that chili, and everybody used to go there at night after they were drinking, and then you eat that, and then you feel like you just ate a brick after all that. You're like, so it's like, it was, I didn't want to feel that feeling. Fast food makes you feel like that. This place, I was full after, but I was the kind of full, like I ate a good meal full, not it was like I ate a brick, you know what I mean? So that was that place. Okay, so then we left there, and we went to the park, and we ate. I ate, and I let the dogs try the meat. Okay, and then I noticed something. It said shop, and this isn't. I saw a couple of these say it says Shoppers Crossing, and then it shows, a woman and a man. It's like a silhouette of a woman and a man walking, and usually there's a child or something, or something behind, or an animal. Usually, every picture had a hippo. I took a picture of it, but I'll put it at the beginning of this as the title picture. But it was like, hold on. All right, sorry. Chica gets all crazy when those people walk by with their pets. I'm glad I went out because it looked like an old lady with her little dog. Chica's probably frightened the heck out of her, shoot. All right, so I did notice in the town that, and I was like, and I saw the hippo on there, and I was like, that's kind of rude. Like, are they making fun of people like they're shopping hippos or something? And I kept seeing that, and I thought, no, it's got to be something. And I look, and I was like, I noticed a hippo right there, and then I drove up a little further, and I noticed another, like a statue of a hippo, kind of like at Marysville. Marysville's got the squirrels all over. I saw little hippos around, right? They weren't as big as the big squirrels were, but they were as big as like I can't tell you of an example, but you know, they were concrete too. And I was like, so I pulled up at an intersection because even though we ate at that park, or actually we were on our way to that park, we didn't eat yet, right? We were on our way to the park, and I saw this dude. He didn't speak English though, and my Spanish sucks. So I was trying to talk to him in English. He was gonna do some sort of translate, and I go, "Oh no, it's okay," because I saw a lady coming up, walking out in a stroller with her baby. So I pulled up a little more. I said, "Excuse," I said, "It's okay, buddy," because he didn't speak English anyways. And so I saw the lady, and I said, "Can I ask you something?" I said, "What is the hippos? Why is there hippos everywhere?" And she said, "It's the town's mascot." At first, I was like, "Are they making fun of people? Like big people?" But no. And then as I pulled to the park, because this was when I hadn't eaten yet, right? We were just pulling into the park. I noticed it was like, because when you go into the parking lot of parks, either it's a fenced off parking lot, or they got wooden posts, right? To make sure you don't drive up on the grass. People do, I guess, but they have the wooden post there. But then at the entrance to go on the walkway, to go in the park, they had two hippos right there. I took pictures of that too. So that was interesting. That was really neat. I guess some towns, town of the hippo, I can't imagine there being any hippos here, though. This is not the climate or environment for hippos, but it's the mascot. So I thought it was cute, though. The lady told me about that, so that's how I found out about that. So this town, the city of Hutton, or Hutto, I don't know why I'm saying Hutton, Hutto, maybe because it sounds like hippo. I don't know. So that's their mascot, okay? So now, okay, more light. So now, after I ate, I was like, I didn't feel to come back to the camp spot because I was kind of enjoying myself out there. So I was like, I wonder if there's an antique store around here. I want to just look at some antiques and see what's, I never usually get stuff from there because I usually can't, and stuff I like is usually big and bulky. So I usually go to the antiques places so I can, like a museum, just to look at stuff. But I found some stuff and I bought some stuff. So sorry about the blurriness of the camera. Maybe I can get some light going. It's just that it's kind of late already, and probably that's why the camera doesn't work well when it gets a little not so bright. Is this any better? Not much, but let me just show you guys what I got. Okay, so I went to this place. This place was really nice. There's several antique places here, okay? There's several antique places, but this one is called... Oh, I didn't know it was called that. I just GPSed and wanted to go to the closest one on the way back, and this is the one I hit. El Portal Antiguo. And it is, antiques, jewelry, shabby chic furniture, farmhouse decor, vintage goods, lots of treasure. Yeah, lots of treasure here. The lady who owns it, Sonia Seiler, Antique Collector. The number is 816-520-3486. This is in the town of Taylor. See, between here and Hutto, there's another town of Taylor. This was a town of Taylor. This is in between. So this was when I was coming back. I wanted to hit up an antique place and just look around, see what's there. Little knickknacks. And I found, this is the one place that I found the most interesting, because I go into a lot of those. But this lady had some sneaky, hidey good stuff. and you know, she's got a lot of it there. And I wanted to tell you, if you like to collect little trippy stuff, go to this place. You're going to find, I mean, I even wasn't supposed to get these things. I did, and she has more of these there. This, I thought this was neat. This is the first thing I saw. This, I think I've seen these around, but when I went in there, for some reason, I wanted hers. Like, I wanted the one that came from her. Actually, I'd never seen a 3-1. I've seen things made with horseshoe, but I've never seen actually, like, to hang your jackets on. And this is something that I'm going to put inside here because I hang stuff. And I noticed that I have things hanging off of hooks when this is more stronger and sturdier. And I'm going to wipe out a lot of hooks. And I think it'll make it more spacious in here. So this, I got this. This was, okay, it was $17, but it's nice. This is a quality heavy duty thing. All right. What's the next thing I got? Okay. This was really freaking trippy. She had a back room. I walked in there. She's like, it's had a sign that said, oh, there's more treasures in here. All right, this is trippy. I have never seen this before. I had to have it. There was another one in there too. It was kind of more bigger, fancier, tiny bit. But I wanted this one. I'm going to have to fix it a little bit. It's big, you guys. I got to move here. You guys, if you're traveling around this, you got to go in that place. You got to go in this lady's stuff. There was so much more things I wanted, but I was like, no, I had to control myself. I'm going to use this. Check this out. Ba, 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 ba. It was quite a penny. It was a pretty penny for this. I paid $75 for this. But look. This is a really super big time incense thing. All right. This was cheap. To buy something like this, of this size, it's very expensive. And it's very fancy. It comes apart, but I don't want to do it because I don't want to put any pressure. If anything, I'd rather take it somewhere. I don't know. I have cleaner for it. Should I clean it? Am I supposed to? Or am I supposed to leave it like this? You know, I'll tell you what. Look. Okay. It's crooked because it's standing on my bed, and my bed is not level. I want to show you something if I could find it. Darn. I don't know where it is. I have a little incense holder. It's like this. It's like this big. It's like this round. It's only this tall. So it's like a cylinder that's only this, and it's got some holes, and it's made out of brass like this from here. I paid $15 for that thing. This, which is, and it's not even big as this section. You know what I'm saying? So like I paid a lot for that piece, and this I paid $70. At first I was like, whoa, that's expensive. But you know what? For like an inside. But this is huge. This is a huge item. And I'm like, well, how do you do? You're supposed to put the incense down here. This keeps, and it kind of, and I think you can still stick incense sticks coming out of here, you know, and I have tons of incense here. Like I'm constantly burning that stuff, you know, and this is so nice that, you know, especially when you go to the beach, you could burn this and put it on the sand and you can burn the nice smell around your camp. So I'm going to use it. So this is an antique piece. I don't even know what it's called. I'm going to look it up. Oh, look, yeah, it comes apart right here. I don't want to mess with it. It's so pretty. It's just a very nice piece, you know. If anybody knows about these, should I clean it or am I not supposed to? I don't know. So that was another item I got from there, the incense burn holder. And then of course, I went to Walmart and bought a whole bunch of Ganesh sticks because look, I'd have to find that other brass. That's brass. I love brass candle holders, and that's brass. My little one that I have is brass, the one I paid like 15 bucks for. I don't know where it's at, the little brass one. That would work perfectly to put inside there and let the sticks burn, and then it goes out, and then the winds or whatever, I don't know. I just like how it looks. I think it looks pretty, okay? But I bought a bunch of these Ganesh sticks. I went to buy the HEB today also. I like HEB. That's what Texas has. Texas has a HEB. So when I come here, I go to the HEB. It's like Walmart, same thing, but it's different. It's better, you know? So I bought some of the Nag Champa of these. And this, I made this. This is a piece of wood that used to be a cover for a candle thing. And I took my drill and I drilled a bunch of holes in there for incense. And it works. And then lo and behold, I thought, what am I going to use? It fits exactly perfectly in that thing. So I can use Chica. Okay. So I can use this to put it under there and burn. I'm going to do it when I turn it off. When I turn off the camera, I want to burn some incense and see what it looks like if the smoke comes. I don't know. I just want to see. Anyways, I burned the incense anyways. So that was the second thing I got. And here's another neat thing. And I'm going to use it. It's not like it's an antique thing too. But I mean, it's made out of metal. Just because it's antique doesn't mean I can't use it, right? Look at this. Look at this thing. I never seen this before. I seen that this is a juicer. Look, it has the little pocket right there for you to pour the juice out. I love it. And it looks so, because you know what I did? Look. I got one of these. See? This is a juicer. It's all dirty because of the dust and everything flying around, but I got one of these at, I think I might have got one of these at HEB. I got this at HEB maybe a while back. This was for lemons because I like drinking pomegranate lemonade. I'll get that palm stuff and then I'll get some lemons and I can make fresh, or I can just use lemon juice, right? So I got it for that. But you know, I'm trying to, you know, I try to experiment out here, you know, to let the time go by. So what I did was I bought these. This is called Little Bella Mandarins. So I'm going to make some mandarin juice with this. Yeah, I'm going to put it in there and you know what else too? I was thinking watermelon, because it has this little cup that catches all the, you know? I think how you do it is you peel them and you put them in here whole and you take it. Yeah, that's how you do it. You don't put the peel in like with that one. You put this in. Man, I love this thing. I can't wait to try it. I'm going to try it in the morning with some juice in the morning. Oops. I'm not putting it in right somehow. I pulled it out early. Okay, there it is. Yeah, this thing is freaking... No, I'm putting it in wrong. I gotta figure out how to put it in right first. Anyways, I did it earlier. I just have to figure out how to place it. There it goes. Yeah. And it looks cute. It looks like it's make you enough for 1 cup. Oh, you can't see it. Look here how it looks. See? This right here comes up. Look at the inside. You put your fruits, anything. You put your fruits in there. And you can take this out. This takes out all the pulp and the mash, whatever you have in there. I never seen this before. This is, to me, a really cool item. And then you close, and then because it has these little feet, see? You can hold it and press, pulverize, or smash whatever's juice squeeze, yeah. I can imagine. Oh, I might want to have some get a watermelon and do it, because I like the watermelons are so juicy, right? You could probably make some watermelon juice. But I got this. This was $18. This is worth it. It's a heavy duty. You know what does it say on it? Wherever trademark. Yeah, wherever, because it's strong. So that was another thing I got. And the lady there was so nice. What was her name? Sonia, right? She was so nice, that lady. And look at this. And then she gave me a pretty bag. But get this, because while I was there, she was like, "You need help with anything?" Because we were talking about the stuff that I was looking at, and she was helping me to figure stuff out. And then I was at a place where it was this. She had 3 of these. One of them there, I'll tell you what, if you collect these, she has a special one over there. It's like $35. And if you are looking for super special, fancy, the ones that have these, it's there. I couldn't do it. That was a lot of money for me to get that. And I was looking at these other 2. I like this one too because the hole is extra wide, because you could put a wider candle in there. It wasn't as expensive as the other one, but I was like, oh, I can't do it. Because I have others. You guys know it. You could see them in the readings from the other videos that I have them. Because I like the Scooby-Doo type of holding. I don't know if it's Scooby-Doo type, but I just like the finger that you can hold. And she gave me this. She gave me this piece. I was talking to her for a little bit, and I was like, oh, yeah, I collect the candle holders, And I said, but I already have too much, so I don't want to, I can't get any more. I'm going to stop right here, And so she goes, oh, and she was holding it, and we were talking about it, and I go, okay, so yeah, I think I'm gonna go, because I had the doggies in the car. I spent a little bit of time over there, and as we were walking out, I saw her holding it. I said, oh, no, I didn't want to get that. I don't think I can do that. And she says, no, I'm gonna give it to you for a gift. So that was really super nice of that lady, I'm not saying like if you go there, she's going to give you free every time. No, it was a lucky shot, it was just but I'm telling you, she has a fancy one of these. It's a special, you can tell if you like antiques, you got to go to that one store. There's stuff in there that's sneaky good, that you will not see. I didn't see some things like this brass thing. I have never seen that in one of these stores before. I jumped on that because it's beautiful, and I have to just fix a little chain thing. No big deal, because I will never find that price for this kind of incense, Anyways, but she gave me this as a gift, and that was a very nice lady. I'm just gonna say. I also bought these. I forgot, like in the beginning. Because she has the soaps too. She has these. These are very nice. Yeah, these are very nice. I have one. It's called Goat Milk Soap Ocean Mist. You guys know I love this soap. This is the soap I use to bathe with. And this, okay, so they're all goat milk, but this one is called, I got the ones that had a really pungent smells. They all have really good smells. So this one is Ocean Mist, Crisp Pear, ooh, Blackberry Sage. Yeah, so these are my next soaps I'm going to use. So she also sells these there. Another thing she sells really some cute bracelets and jewelries, stuff that I like. But you guys know I make stuff, so I don't really buy jewelry much. But she has the kind of stuff I like, and a lot of silver rings. And if you guys go by there, and where is this by? So like if you're traveling, say coming in, from Oklahoma, and you're going from that direction, you will hit this town. Let me tell you, this is for travelers. The whole town is nice. The whole town is nice, and also the people. Oh, I'll tell you about this couple. I met this couple at HEB, okay? And just random, I met a lady in the dog section, and we were talking about the dog stuff and the dog treats and whatever, whatnot. And she was so happy and so nice, and so I was like, oh, okay, talk to you later. And then so I bumped it, and then no, I didn't bump into her again. I came around a corner. I came by some the dairy area, and I seen a lady. I seen her talk to a guy, and then her walk away, and then I seen the guy right there, and I was walking by him. I said, "Oh, is that your wife?" I said, He said, "My ex-wife." I said, "Oh," and I said, "You know what? I like that lady." I said, "I like that lady." I was chatting with her over there. She's a nice. I said, "Wait a minute, your ex-wife?" I said, "How does that work?" It was so strange, but they were so happy, these two. And he said, well, we were married, and it just wasn't, and he said, before we got married, everything was fantastic. Then we got married, and then it wasn't good. So we got a divorce, but then now everything's good again. So I'm like, so the trick is don't get married, just stay together, I guess. He said, but she live in her own house and I live in, that's kind of interesting. That is kind of interesting. But for me, that would be difficult unless they have an understanding of loyalty. Because I'll tell you what, it's the sex part. Really, sex is not the most important part in the relationship. It's not. It is not. It's not even 10% of a relationship, right? But I don't like to be with somebody who has multiple sex partners. That's the part that I don't like. If I could find, it's rare. Men are, a lot of women too. I'm not just pointing out men, women too. Okay, before anybody jumps down my throat. But all the ones that I meet, like I don't know about loyalty with them. But then I don't know some of them that well, the guys I meet lately. And plus I meet them on the road, so 37 minutes. I guess I wanted to talk to you guys, Anyways. But I guess the guys I meet on the road, I don't hang around them long enough anyways, but the guys I met on the road are actually kind of nice. They haven't been like, or anything like that, But yeah, like that's the only part I trip out on when it comes to relationships is I'm not polygamist. I don't like to share partners. I like to keep my health intact, I think there's a big danger with having multiple partners. That's why it's, so I kind of want to wrap this up because it's really long, and I'm not trying to bore anybody out there. Anyways, you can click off if you don't like it. Chica's always tripping out on something. I don't know what she sees at her. She must have eagle eyes because she's looking at something. I don't see it. So, but yeah, that's what went on today. And, it was a fun time. I want to experiment with my new stuff tomorrow. So I probably won't go into town. I'll probably stay out of town for a little bit, but I also want to go back into town to that HEB because I'm going to give one of the hats to a worker that was there. I remember his name. I'm going to leave it at the customer service because I went through the line. He's like, oh, I like your hat. Those are cool, because usually when people tell me that, I give them one because I don't know if people, how they like them or but they don't make these anymore. They don't make the slouch hats. This one's like super droopy. But it's too much. So I'm actually trying to make myself one that's less like this. I have my smaller one that I could put on, but I don't want to switch it on the camera right now because my hair is all tied. It's tied like as if I was going to wear a wig, because I want to get my head used to wearing the ties again because I have my hair. I have my wig in my storage, but I'm also trying to see if I could find another one that's all brown because that one's like more, it's wavy and it's kind of blonde with dark roots, but I want something that's darker. So You know, it's like wearing a hat. Wearing a wig is like wearing a hat. And since it's getting cold, I don't mind to wear them when it's getting colder. In the heat, I don't like it because it gets too hot, you know. Anyways, that's all I have. That was Chit Chat. Woo woo! Like a 40-minute chit chat for you guys. Anyways, I'm Mona. This is Chit Chat. And yeah, talk to you next time.